Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. So today we're over in Burnley Cemetery. Just gonna have a walk round, have a look. Never been to this one before. See what original features we can find. Let's go. So it is quite an old cemetery, this place. It's quite big as well. Quite a few people in down there. So there's a stone here. In remembrance of the people of Burnley and Padiham who died in a Spanish air disaster, July 3rd, 1970. Right, so Burnley Cemetery, it's a Victorian cemetery which first opened on 1st of June 1856 with space or provisions for various denominations, Christians, Catholic, non-denominational, all that lot. It is the resting place of many prominent Burnley citizens with several war memorials. Walk past one before as we come in. So there's one person in here called Dan Irving, who was an MP from the 31st of October 1854 till January 25th 1924. He was the first Labour MP for Burnley, so we might be able to find his headstone. He was MP between 1918 and 1924, which is the year he died. His full name was actually David Daniel Irving, but was also always known as Dan. It's quite open, this place, isn't it? Pretty old, feels old as well. It sounds weird that, but it does. So, Burnley Cemetery still has its original entrance lodge and arch, along with the entrance gates from 1923. The crematorium and its remembrance gardens from 1958 are at the cemetery's northern boundary, which I think is back up that way. The original three mortuary chapels were replaced by an interdenominational chapel built in 1923. They also built a new lodge, which is now cemetery offices, which is back up there at the main entrance. So Dan Irving, his headstone's just here. Erected by Clara B. Irving, JP, memory of her beloved husband, Dan Irving, first Labour MP for Burnley, who departed this life 25th of January 1924 in his 70th year. Also of Clara Beadsman Irving, wife of the above, born May 20th, 1858, died September 24th, 1944. And then that reads Dan Irving, 1854 to 1924, elected. Burnley Schools Board, 1898, I think that says, to 1903. Burnley Board of Guardians, 1901 to 4, 1907 to 10. Burnley Town Council, 1902 to 1922. MP for Burnley, 1918 to 1922. 1923. Freeman of the Borough of Burnley, 1924. Presented as a mark of esteem by his socialist Labour friends, 1925. and 1965. Right, so there's also apparently a really unique memorial here of I think he must have been a musician, Thomas Healey, known as the father of Burnley music. It's got a sculpture of musical instruments. It was created in 1872. Funded by choirs and musical societies of the district. So I'm hoping to find that. I'll show you that as well. But let's try and have a look. So all along here is a mixture of old and new graves. That's going back up to the main entrance up that way. And I think this is leading down to the oldest part of the cemetery. That's nice. So there's a big monument down there, but I'm gonna have a look down here first. So we've still got some new ones here. Teddy bear headstone. Little boy's grave. I'll look down that way later. Go down that way later as well. For now we're just going to keep going straight down to the bottom. See, all of these look old. What's that one? (1889), 1895, 1903, 1907. So look at this. A bit overgrown, this little bit. 1879 date on that. It goes right down there as well. I think down there's the end, which I'll go to. So what we'll do is we'll go across that way, back along here, and then finish down that way. See, a lot of these headstones aren't as old as they look. I mean, some are like this one. I mean, that was 1878, 1936 at the bottom. I mean, there's older headstones than that haven't worn as much. Who's that for? William Pickup. Died 1881, age 49. And musical notes. Nobody's name on that. See, I thought I might have found that musician, Thomas Healey, I think I said. That's not him. That's an odd one. So that says, in loving memory of Sophia, wife of James Wilkinson, Martha Ann, daughter of James and Sophia. James is here as well. (1959). See what I mean? They aren't as old as they look, some of them. I mean, that must be because of the weather around here. So that's obviously a new stone, or new-ish. It says 1949, so maybe it's been replaced, or maybe not. Looks interesting. Lieutenant H.E. Pollard, Royal Engineers, killed in action at Ypres, June 26, 1917, age 33. See, we'll come to this bit later. I'll just show this. Richard Fawcett, manager of the Hapton Valley Colliery, who died from a tragic accident at Tower Clough, Hapton, age 50, and then his wife, who died age 82 some years later. Their daughter, granddaughter, her sister. Sons 18 months and 9 months old. I can hear a river. Let's have a look. See if we can see anything. I don't know what it is, but just down this end at the bottom there's a bit of an odd smell. It's not a nice smell, but I don't know what it could be, unless it's from the river. That looks nice with the colours. That looks a bit dangerous. Sir John Howarth Gray, MP. Lady Emma Gray. That's from 1958. Falling over somehow. Looks like a lot of them are ready to fall over though. Let's have a quick look at this one. $1925. Right, so let's have a look down here. It should lead back to where I was earlier. Looks like it might have collapsed a bit. Well, that was from 1972, so there's one there stands out a bit. Shall I have a quick look at that one? Last one there is 1978. The first one's 1898. It's a nice headstone. Right, so there's another little section down there I need to look for. Thomas Healey still. So there's a monument with a lot of musical instruments on the top. Need to find that, and then I think that should do for this video. I'll bring you back when I'm nearer to it. Right. Go down there in a minute. Let's have a look up here. There's some large monuments. When were these from? 1913. Big circle. I'll look over there in a minute. Yeah, see a lot of them have been propped up. I think it's better than lying them down. And that one was dangerous. Just there. You can see underneath it. I'm not going to go near it because knowing my luck, it'll probably fall on me. All I can see all the way along here is just pieces of wood like that holding the headstones up. I mean, you'd think really old, wouldn't you? But there's one there, 1935. That That one's 1870, so they're all mixed. Quick look at these. Different. The tiles. Thomas Underwood. Right, let's carry on down here. So, still looking for Thomas Healey. I mean, it can only be down this way. We've looked everywhere else. This looks big. Oh. Thomas Healey. The father of Burnley musicians who died April 9th, 1858, aged 75. And that says, I don't know if you can see it, just there. Erected by the United Choirs and Musical Societies of the district. Oh, with the proceeds of an open-air memorial festival, in which 1,154 vocal and instrumental performers took part on August 5th, 1870. I think. Ah. It's supposed to have musical instruments on the top, and it has. It's got a violin. Try and keep that in frame while we walk around. Yeah, the lighting's not that good on it, but I think is that a cello? It's nice with the rail around it. Well, also Martha, wife of Thomas Healey, died aged 72. So we've pretty much looked around all of it. That there is the original gatehouse. Chapel, maybe. One of the original features of it, anyway. And the original gate is up here, which we'll go to now. Let this car go past. So that's the original entrance. Original gates as well, I think. So yeah, that's the original entrance. So just there behind that fence is private residence now, so we can't really look at that much. So that's the original entranceway in the office. And the crematorium's down here, so we'll go and have a quick look at that. So that's the Memorial Gardens. Might go and have a look over there in a minute. It looks like there's a bit of a drop off into woodland. Wall of Remembrance. Quite a few of these by the looks of it. Walk down this way. Flowers from recent burials, services, cremations, I mean. There's another area here. A quick walk through this one. Nice and peaceful here. So there's the crematorium building. So we'll walk down here. So this area is bigger than it looks. And it looks there's a river down at the bottom. There's just over there a couple of memorials. Let's get to this bench and then I'll get back into the main cemetery. Right, so that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Might be a little bit of a long one this because I'm trying to get everything in. Like I said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Bye. Over here, who remembers Katie Lee, who's been on a couple of videos? She's here, stuffing her face in McDonald's.